Hey Pisces, happy birthday! This is your March reading. I thought I'd start out with some spiritual messages. Normally I wait till the end of a reading for those, but I felt really called today to begin the reading with a spiritual message. So Pisces, let's see what your birthday spiritual message is. Pisces, I don't know why, but I feel like you're a little bit like disassociating. I can feel it, like as I'm playing with these cards, I feel like you are imagining things, you're in your mind. It doesn't feel corrupted or chaotic, it just sort of feels peaceful. But it's definitely like you're a little bit somewhere else right now, and that's okay. Now let's see what fell out. Interesting. You got all three of the same cards that Aquarius just got, and that's very eerie because this is clearly shuffled really well. They fell in like a little bit of a different order, but it's like ultimately the same message. Now, it's not super surprising because you two are next to each other on the zodiac wheel, so it's definitely possible that this could happen, but I would say if you feel like watching the Aqua reading, you totally can, because it seems like there might be some similarities between you two right now. But Pisces, let's go ahead and get into it. It's safe to ask for help. People want to support me. You're not alone, Pisces. You might even feel alone, but you're not. You have a lot of people in your corner who love you and support you, and they want to hold space for you. My high vibe thoughts create health in my body, peace in my mind, and love in my heart. Yeah, like I said, it doesn't feel negative. It actually felt very peaceful. So I feel like you're at a point where you're healing your body, your mind, your heart space. Like you're doing all the things that you need to do to take care of yourself, but you also need to be open to asking for help and letting people bless you and not just like relying on yourself too heavily for everything. You are in sync with the flow of life. Here's that watery energy with the moon here. So you're definitely in a peaceful state of flow in your world right now. And on the bottom of the deck, here's some rainbow energy, kind of similar to what Capricorn got. I am committed to bringing forth my greatness. I will no longer play small. Yes, Pisces, I love to see this. You are done limiting yourself or making yourself small so other people feel just as beautiful as you, just as successful as you, just as happy as you. You've reached a point where you're like, no, I'm not going to be small for other people anymore. I'm going to take up more space and be my authentic self and shine. And as you should, Pisces, that's like a really beautiful message for you. So you're very confident too. And it seems like because you have such positive energy, you're not wasting your time thinking about other people. You're thinking about yourself, you know, you're working on yourself and just being very true to who you are. And I think that plays out beautifully. It's very confident. It's very like sexy too, very alluring. All right, Pisces, what chakra are you working on in March? What does the universe think you should focus on? Ooh, fun. We've got a couple here. Ah! Oh my gosh, they like all flipped. That's always fun for me. Okay, Pisces. Joy. This is solar plexus chakra. Taking the time to let your inner child thrive, to be happy, to be joyful, to reclaim your joy. Don't let other people make you feel small anymore. And then impartiality, crown chakra. See, you're no longer taking sides. You're no longer like caught up in other people's drama. You are split down the middle. You have balance, you have peace, and you're not caught up with other people's stuff anymore. And then for the root chakra, you did get the complacency card, but hear me out. I don't think it's because you're embodying complacency. I think it's quite the opposite. You're actually choosing yourself and you're not going to be complacent anymore. you don't need to be small anymore so other people can feel big and bright, you know? So I think that's the chakra that you're working on in March, because you're deciding to put it into action, to no longer be complacent and unhappy. And then on the bottom of the deck, very similar to Capricorn, more crown chakra energy, the release card. What comes with change is letting go. You have to let go. You have to feel your pain. You have to experience it, and then you have to release it. It doesn't mean it never happened. It doesn't mean it won't bother you in the future. It's just saying a lot of this is weight that you don't need to be carrying. You don't need to be. You can let it go. Beautiful, Pisces. Okay, now I've been having some really weird, very vivid dreams lately. So Pisces, I want to see what's going on in your dream space, what your mind is trying to tell you. Ooh. Falling. And this is a top 10 dream. It means it's very common. Falling. Falling in a dream is a clear sign that some situation or relationship is out of your control. It's unlikely to be significant whether you fall from a cliff, roof, plane, building, or high place. Whatever the scenario, you find yourself with nothing to hold on to. You have no sense of stability there. The key theme of the dream is insecurity, that you see no solution to the problem, such as low self-esteem, have too little support, or have a strong urge to escape the challenge. If the latter, the dream could be warning you to take control before you become reckless and make mistakes. As in the popular expression, you're heading for a fall. There may be sexual associations, perhaps a strong desire to succumb to those urges with a risk of damaging consequences. Pisces, I honestly feel like you're just afraid to fail. Like you're afraid to start. You're afraid that you'll fall. You're afraid that if you shine, other people will drop you. People will be intimidated by you. But I feel like you've reached a point where you're not this like super insecure person anymore. I feel like you are finally, you know, gravitating towards people in your life that make you shine and make you feel loved and seen. So I wouldn't worry about that. I would just focus on being secure in yourself. And on the bottom of the deck, you got moving forward. See, I knew this was coming next. Walking in a dream is a form of travel. It's a symbol of discovery, making as you move forward in life. It's generally positive. You rely on yourself and your resources to get where you need to be. The surroundings are obstacles or diversions that you encounter. They give you a clue about your progress. If you're walking in mud, there's a messy situation. Walking on glass suggests you feel hurt. Being barefoot is a need to be authentic. Moving on air is self-confidence, positivity, but with certain risks. Climbing, hiking, rugged terrain is a challenge you must overcome. Walking is judging the pace of change, opposed to running, which is an impatience to reach your goals. Pisces, it's beautiful. I really feel like you are just like, you're not afraid to fall. I actually think it's the opposite. I feel like you might be afraid to lose people as you choose yourself and move forward with your life, as you choose to be around people who make you feel who you are, beautiful, worthy, loved. You don't need to do it alone. You are supported. And if you lose people because of this, they weren't meant for you anymore. Their time ended. They were a diversion on the path, you know? So that's really beautiful. Now, Pisces, last but not least, let's see what's healing in your life during your birthday and during March. Oh, okay, very similar to Aquarius, divine guidance. And on the bottom of the deck, freedom. Okay. So this is some root and sacral energy, maybe a hint of solar plexus, but a lot of root and third eye. This divine guidance. There's somebody in your path right now. There's a literal person who is serving as a guide on your journey, who is divine in nature, somebody who inspires you and makes you feel super duper encouraged, loved, bright. And then the freedom card. Free yourself. Don't be afraid to fall. Be afraid of complacency, right? Like, don't be afraid to fall. Be fearless. Like, be your true, authentic self. Free yourself from other people's expectations or thoughts of you. All right, Pisces, what a healing month for you. Happy birthday. Thank you. Bye.